upside down. He's barrel rolling through the grass.
The outside lift right there. It's still contact. Upside down.
And the 1991 winner of the Daytona 500 is Ernie Irvan, the Morgan McClure Chevrolet.
Hey everybody, Clean Air Show, episode 71.
Honk.
No honks today. Sad honks today. This is probably going to be the toughest show we've ever had to do, Phil.
It's a bad one, dude. It's a it's a tough one. Like, we've talked all week about it between us and the boys and our group chats and everything else. Like, Earnhardt hit hard for me. Like, I mean, I was in high school when it happened, but I only saw part of Dale's career. You know, I didn't see the great part of Dale. I only saw one. I mean, I saw a couple championships, but I only remember really one. I've seen everything from Kyle. From before he was even in NASCAR, you know, and it's tough, man. You know, I met Kyle a couple times. Kyle's a great dude. Always like great with the fans for the most part. You know, there were times where, you know, they saw stuff with fans and stuff, but like, you get that everywhere. But Kyle was just number one, the best raw talent we've ever seen in the sport. And number two, just, you know, he's got the most wins and everything besides Cup. I mean, but, you know.
Kyle was always Kyle. From the moment he came up into trucks, going to Busch, and then into Cup, just he was always him. He never changed what he was, what his attitude was. He knew he was going to go out there and beat you, and he was going to do exactly that.
I will agree with the comment that's over on the side there. We saw both sides of Kyle, a dickhead young man who grew into an amazing father and adult.
I think I told you guys several times this week, Kyle was the driver that I just loved to hate, especially during that 2008 to 2014 stretch in there. And then as he became a father and a family man, that was just the side of Kyle that you loved to love.
Can I say something though?
Mm-hmm.
The coverage for this week, the tribute stuff, has been over the top, dude. Absolutely phenomenal.
100%. I can't open up social media at all without getting a little misty-eyed.
I quit going on Facebook for a little while because literally my whole feed was nothing but Kyle Busch. And dude, he deserves it. But that tells you the amount of people not in NASCAR that made stuff about Kyle Busch, posts about it. That tells you the influence he had.
Absolutely.
And on top of being a race car driver, the stuff him and Samantha did with their charities, you know, stuff like that. He was just a great all around person, you know. Just I think he had a heart of gold, you know, and I think he showed it a lot.
Speaking of inspirations of Kyle, he was the reason for the Loose Lugs podcast. He was the reason for the name. He was the reason for the logo. If you ever go back and look at the logo, it is a painted over version of when his tire fell off at Dover coming off of pit road. When Ryan and I were first starting to do a NASCAR podcast.
I never paid attention to that. I'll have to look.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find.
Do we need to
one.
get Ryan on here with us?
Hang on a second, Ryan. Glad you're doing well, buddy. I saw you had some health issues there. Glad to see you're on the
On the
mend.
coverage of the truck race, they're also showing one other accolade that nobody's giving him credit for.
What's that?
Kyle Busch, WWE champion, bud.
24/7 WWE champion.
They're showing that right now. Him and
Um,
Mikey. That was good.
yeah, man. Like just it sucks, man, because here we were coming into this week, hyped for what's supposed to be the greatest day in racing and breaking everything down, and it's not going to be that today. It's not going to be your typical show.
No, and it's like normally us, man. We're happy go lucky. We like to talk a lot of shit. I can't do it today. Like this is how it's been all week. It's
So this is like the only way that I can show this. There's the first logo that we ran at the bottom.
Oh shit.
And it was Kyle's car when he was coming off of pit road. I believe it was Dover.
I think it was Dover. Okay.
So that was Kyle had influence everywhere, man. Just heartbreaking watching that car unload yesterday. Seeing all the drivers, teams with all the Kyle Busch merchandise, Brexton merchandise.
I do want to know something. I've seen a couple things said.
Mm-hmm.
Did he actually get the pole award for this truck race? Was he awarded that?
I believe technically it'd be Corey Day, but that truck did get the pole.
I think they should give it to Kyle.
I do think we're going to have similarities to like Dale Sr. in 01. I think Kyle absolutely is going to get the most popular driver, as he should.
I saw an interview with Chase where they were talking about it, and I never really realized. I didn't really pay attention, I guess, or I just don't remember. Excuse me. I don't remember Bill Elliott backing out a most popular driver back then, so Dale could get it.
Yep.
They asked Chase if he would do it, and he basically said, yeah, absolutely.
I think like Chase will probably back out of it, and then Hocevar will probably back out of it too, because I think Hocevar would probably be the number 2 on that one.
Yeah.
Dude, let me just fly through some comments here. These are, Cindric fan. Thanks for coming back out, buddy.
Nice to see you.
Got some honks in here. Rest easy, KFB. I'm not trying to keep this somber, but it's definitely not a fun show to do today. Honk but sad honk. Yeah, we gave you a little shout out in there with the Cindric car in the opening. Rest in peace, Rowdy. Rowdy merch head to toe today. I mean, absolutely. I've been scrolling eBay because I've been trying to find a Kyle Busch Motorsports hat. Truck race currently going on, by the way, Phil. First 2 races I went to 2018 Chicagoland and 2026 Atlanta truck race. Kyle Busch won. I'm
not going to have a lot pulled up today for info on results and all that. You're going to have to do most of that because I got the other screen streaming for the boys.
Oh, I mean, what is there to say, guys? All-star race was Denny Hamlin. Congratulations.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm going to go with Kyle Busch for my pick for this week. I'm going to take a hit in points, and that's going to be my pick for the week.
I'm going to do the same then and take Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is my pick today. We're not going to go through fantasy and stuff today. Like,
dude, big old fire. Old Tommy Baldwin's boy just blew up.
Ross Chastain won the O'Reilly race last night. Congratulations. Truck race currently ongoing.
I just want to put in some input on that O'Reilly race. That was absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. I know for time constraints, like they had to do it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But man, that's not how you end a race.
Can you imagine them trying to get all 3 races in today? Could you imagine that?
I mean, I get
must
we
have
don't want to
missed
go up
that.
against Indy. I know we don't want to go up against Indy. I get that. But to give the fans what they pay for, you almost had to do that.
I guess I missed this yesterday. One of the things I appreciated yesterday is Arby's, who has an in-race ad spot in most O'Reilly races, didn't do anything and put up the Bush's charity. Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I was watching, but I was in and out doing other stuff. So
Seeing Bubba Wallace cry when they unloaded the car, yeah.
to see that respect, that was fantastic. The whole garage area gathered around while they lowered that down. I just want to say, somebody who's been on our show, our buddy Dalton, we're here for you, buddy.
Dude.
Dalton is actually the rap guy at RCR. So,
if I could reach through a computer screen and just give that guy a hug,
dude,
I would.
That post that was just posted in our group chat from Yahoo Sports, that hit me.
Yeah. Dalton, close friend, I'd like to say of mine, close friend of Phil. I've been to multiple races with the guy, and just everything Kyle Busch. He only got a job at RCR because of how big of a fan he was of Kyle. Like, just huge. Yeah, feel bad for him, man. I agree with this comment. Give him a 2026 Hall of Fame nomination. I'd screw the waiting period. Screw
Absolutely.
the have to be retired. Like, it just put him in.
Absolutely.
He was first ballot anyway. Put him in. Nice to see you, buddy. Got Stay Rowdy.
Oh, Brandon.
I think we're gonna go with this too as well, Phil. Our Indy pick is the 18.
Yep.
Hey, Tristan. Tommy Tough Knuckles here, live from Charlotte. We don't have any jokes about this weekend. Long live Rowdy. These cars were hauling ass last night.
This truck race, they're having some struggles getting some grip. There's a lot of loose trucks out here.
Phil, I had a tough time trying to put my thoughts into perspective. So I kind of jotted something down and I sent it to you, and you said I should read it. So
you read it, and I'll shoot mine from the mind. I got some stuff that
this is
go ahead.
This is gonna be the last that I'm gonna try to be sad about all of this. But like many have done, I've been sharing memories of Kyle with anyone that would listen. I've been a shoulder for those that have needed it. This is such an unimaginable and unprecedented tragedy we've all experienced this week. My thoughts and prayers are with Kyle's family, RCR, and everyone in between. All season long, year after year, we all debate everything from what ifs to what maybes to why did this, that, or the other happen. This week, however, we did what we've always done. We've culminated together as one, as a community, to be there for each other. And it's what makes this sport and this community as special as it is, and something I hold near and dear to being a part of. Today is our first step to healing and doing it the only way we know how. Watching these warriors strap into their machines and battle for 600 miles, a temporary pause to the sadness of the week.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what I got. That's what I got on it all.
That sums it up perfectly, in all honesty. But like my thoughts on it, I watched Kyle from the beginning. I saw him come up through. I saw him in the Roush truck to begin, then Hendrick, then Gibbs. I mean, not many guys can say they drove for, the big teams in the series, but Kyle did, and
Kyle
then
really did. Thinking about it, he really did.
And then he started KBM, and there was a picture this week in the media center with 9 drivers in the Cup Series alone that came from KBM. That's huge, love him or hate him, the guy was what the sport needed for that long. You know, you had the bad boy Kyle that wanted to fight everybody for anything, which was great, you know. But then after his accident in 15 is when we really saw the change in Kyle. I think that accident gave him a different perspective on life. And I think that changed him to be who we see now. And take it one more thing, to take it one step further. I was in the hospital that Saturday with 2 broken legs when I watched that accident happen. And I know what it did for me, so I can assure you that's almost what happened for him. You know, and that's life-changing things like that make you change your perspective. And once his kids were born, dude, that's it. Kyle Busch was up front. He was straightforward. He didn't bullshit. He didn't hold back, which we know. You're a little bitch. Stop giving me the finger and drive, or I'll junk your shit.
That's the first thing I think of anytime someone says Kyle Busch is what he yelled about Jimmy Johnson on the radio.
Or this is against my constitutional rights.
This is against the constitutional rights of everybody.
Kyle, just shut up. And then I brought one up that not many people really mentioned, because a lot of people were pissed when it happened, but the Nashville Kyle Busch guitar incident, that was,
yeah,
that's the villain right there. You know, that's the side that the earlier in his career, that was him. He didn't give a damn.
I thought back to that moment and how it pissed off so many people when he broke that guitar.
I'm gonna step away, get some water real quick. I'll be right back.
And when you listen to him talk about it afterwards, it wasn't that he was trying to disrespect Sam Bass, but that because that's the trophy for that race, he wanted the team to each have a piece. So he figured if he smashed the guitar and gave a piece of it to every crew member, they could have a piece of that trophy.
I also, I was trying to find it this week when we were all sitting around talking about it the other night when we were watching the videos and stuff. And I thought I remember that he actually paid to have another one recreated, so he had the actual guitar trophy.
I think he did.
But when it first happened, that trophy was like thousands to do. So everybody was upset about that, which I get it. These trophies are one of a kind. They're special. But he did the right thing and had another one done and paid basically for the first one that got destroyed.
Ross did do a great celebration last night. Yeah, we mentioned that a little bit ago, that Dalton's tweet made it to the Yahoo page. Thanks, buddy. I seen one of Kyle's first ARCA races at MIS. Seen him win at Kentucky after breaking his leg at Daytona. If you watch that that Rowdy documentary is on Prime, and I watched it this week, and basically all the doctors were telling him, like, no, man, take the season off, heal yourself. And he's like, no, I'm going back for the All-Star race. I'm coming back then. Dude broke his foot, broke his leg, compound fracture of the freaking leg.
And let me tell you, like, I had basically the same recovery. I shattered my ankle and broke my femur. So my ankle on the right side, my femur on the left. So like my recovery time, like I pushed it, you know, but he beat me by like 4 months. And his was worse than mine.
100%, yeah.
You know, but that's the point I made this week, talking to my wife, talking to my sister, even talking to my mom about it, you know, because they were asking stuff. And I said, the problem is, and I know it's part of the sport, but the problem is these guys have no recovery time. They have zero recovery time. From the time they get away from the racetrack, they are still working no matter what, with sponsor meetings and you know, things they got to do for sponsors and team meetings and all that. Yeah, you see them, they go on vacation for like a day or two here. Oh my God, Turn around.
Oh, Corey Day's destroyed.
He was airborne.
Oh,
He went backwards and it lifted.
no, he is destroyed.
Oh yeah, that thing is junk. But yeah, like what I was saying, like they don't have any time for their bodies to heal, you know? He was sick 2 weeks ago with this, and the problem is everybody's like, maybe he should have gotten it treated. I guarantee you he was. I guarantee you he was taking steps to make it better because these guys are on a strict, you know, what am I trying to say? Like cardio and plans like that. And
They're on a strict
Kyle,
training regimen.
yeah, and Kyle was in shape. Kyle was not, you know, out of shape by any means, you know. And it just that with them being on the go 24/7, their bodies don't have time to recover and fight this stuff like it should, you know. You get pneumonia, normally you can't do damn thing. You're not supposed to be out of bed.
Right.
But he can't do that with his job, you know, and that's the tough part of that.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, dude, he was flying.
Holy shit.
Oh, big old block. Dude, this hurt. That driver's door hit like that. Ooh. And look what it did to the top of the door. Like it folded that door pretty good where it hit.
Golly. Feel for that team as well. I thought it was a great touch that they all did by putting the old KVM logo on the trucks.
And essentially that is KBM.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude. The view from 3 looking down the straightaway when he hit that wall. Oh my. Is that Pastrana you got?
No, Mini Tyrell.
Mini? Ooh.
God. Hate to see that, especially
Yeah,
for that
was
team.
I was talking and caught it out of the corner of my eye. I saw him fly into the inside.
My favorite Kyle line is "I'm just here so I don't get fined." Remember that one? That was that Phoenix?
Yeah.
In the Skittles
Everything
car.
is great.
Everything's great. Just excited to get back here in my car at Phoenix. Rowdy documentary is really good. Absolutely. That's pretty much what today's show is going to be. Unplanned to be this, but I think that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to keep talking Kyle memories. And absolutely anybody in the comments, you want to share yours, we'll read it and talk about it.
Dude, it is absolutely insane what that truck did to the left side of Mini's truck. Like,
yeah, they tore the whole body off the side of it.
Dude, they showed it from the right side, and it was definitely a cold trickle. We don't have to fix this side moment because the other side's gone.
I don't want you to be spoiled, bud. My favorite Kyle Busch quote is the booger pick, and then I'm not surprised about anything. Congratulations. He throws the mic down. Dude, Tommy's kid just has bad luck. Bad luck.
I mean, he's driving garbage.
Yeah.
In his defense, he's driving for Rayum. I mean, they got Frankie Muniz and Natalie Decker as drivers, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just I don't know, man. It's just sad.
Look at Tate's comment over there. I did not see that.
I saw this earlier. The truck race goes past noon. It's immediate white flag, one to go. Yeah.
Good call. Good call. In all honesty.
So I don't hate that rule as much as I once did. Especially because you're telling everybody well beforehand, like, hey, That clock hits noon. We're either racing to the actual finish or we're racing to this time. Whatever comes first.
With the spectacle and the
Today's one of those unprecedented type of days where, like, you got the Indy 500 and you're not going to compete against it.
I am not an IndyCar fan. Like I'm not going to tell you I sit and watch IndyCar all the time.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah, he won in the legend car somewhere.
This was after what happened? Oh no. He did not start at Hickory naturally. That was his last event.
I don't know. I saw it somewhere, but that's yeah. I was gonna say I thought he pulled out.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, he pulled out.
Understandable.
Absolutely. I did see that he was top of the board in practice that day, though.
Before it was announced.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen a lot of speculation. Is Brexton going to race anymore? Honestly, if he doesn't, I don't blame him. Like that was his thing with his dad. I don't blame him whatsoever.
JT, you've done a great job this week, buddy.
Yeah.
You've done a great job all week. It's just so sad, man. This is tough. Best thing I can say is this was our generation's watching Dale Earnhardt Sr. in his prime. That was Kyle. This is something I wanted to talk about. Chase offered to be Brexton's mentor if he needed it.
A lot of people have stepped up and said that.
Hats off to Chase this weekend because everybody. I'm a Chase fan. He's very private, very reserved. Doesn't give you too much, personal details.
Emotion.
Doesn't give you too much emotion. He gave you everything in that interview yesterday. Everything you could have ever wanted, and he said all the right things.
Can I say something off topic? Just something I thought of earlier and never said it. Eric Brennan is what the booth needed for this truck series.
Brennan's really good. He's really good in that.
Very, very good. Him and Regan. I think him and Regan is a good combo.
He was running Hickory Wednesday night. His dad was already at the hospital. Some folks at the track loaded them back up Thursday. I don't think he knew Wednesday till after he was done racing, though. 100%.
100%.
This was our Earnhardt. KB kept Corey Day from flipping. Dude, if that truck did flip over, it probably was going over the fence because it was higher than the fence.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I think he continues to race, carry on Kyle's legacy. That's what I think.
Oh, dude. JT, I literally woke up. How was day 3 laps down? Sorry, buddy. Sorry for breaking the news to you. Corey Day went for a ride.
Yeah, Corey Day about flipped. It's hard to look at my little ones, think this kid's not having a father anymore. It's sad. 100%.
100%. I mean, Brennan, that's in here every week with us. Brennan will be 15 next week. My kids are right there. It's it's tough. And I think of it as not just Kyle Busch, the race car driver, which, yes, that's what we know him as. But you also got to think of it as Kyle Busch, the person, the human, the family man. At the end of the day, I've seen some absolutely disgusting stuff on social media. And that's mainly why I've stayed off of it for the last few days, because the stuff people are saying is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting.
And if you didn't know, Brennan got his name from Eric Brennan in the booth. That's how tight Bill and them are.
Absolutely. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Brandon got his name from Step Brothers.
Corey Day was airborne for longer than Natalie Decker runs races.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
We ain't here to bash anybody today.
Dude, I will always take a break to bash Natalie Decker. I'll always do that. But no, like the social media stuff is just, dude, it makes you see the real side of people. You know, that's the best way I'll say it. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I saw that. It's just heartbreaking. My heart's broken for everybody, man.
Let me tell you though, Kyle's giving us some good racing because this truck race they're 3 wide all the time around this damn thing.
I don't even care what this does to this episode. It might get it pulled down. Let's do this.
Chris Wright doing Chris Wright things.
No, we're gonna play NFJJ's video, the best of the Kyle Busch radioactive rage.
Absolutely. Props to NFJJ, makes fantastic videos.
So here we go.
What's up, guys? NFJJ back at it with another video. I hope you do enjoy, and if you do, hit that like button and leave a comment down below.
Go give NFJJ a follow.
Give him a follow, subscription, all that.
So if you like NASCAR videos and enjoy my content, consider subscribing because it's free and you can unsubscribe at any time. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Right rear is smoking. Guilt. I know we got plenty of other issues. I get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 right here. We're good. Oh, now you got to back up. Yep. Just great. Fantastic. Is there a car that passes another car out here all day? Don't tear it up. It already happened. It's done. We're moving on. Carl's trying to do the diamond now. Run second lane. Drive a straight exit. 30. Oh, yeah. Do that. I have no right rear grip whatsoever. I'm sideways. Sideways everywhere.
3 wide. Oh, no. He got into Kyle. And Kyle Busch got into the wall. Yep. That's caution.
I didn't touch the 31, just so you know. I'm not even sure I hit the 18. I think it was more the air that was screwed up there than anything, but I can't even tell if the 5 hit me. Who gives a when you're running back with the never was? You never be in that position. Why don't you go tell the 48?
There it is.
They would have fucking let me go about 40 fucking laps ago, asshole. Let's just not talk with them too much, man. Last thing we need to do is get smart. Stop flipping me off and just fucking drive your shit, you little bitch. Yeah, throw me off again, motherfucker. I'll dump your shit. Got a wrecked bucket of fuck.
That's also one of my favorites. Got a wrecked bucket of fuck.
I think the fender's hitting the tire and pulling the wheel out of your hand.
You're right. I'm wrong. I don't know about race cars.
That's one of my favorites too.
Helmet on, come over
And
the
that
wall
one.
and look at the fucking right front. It's fucked, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. Somebody better keep me away from Danny Hamlin after this fucking race. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that fucker. All his fucking fault. I had this race won. It was won.
Oh, this is awesome. This is just awesome. It's blowing up, boys. Woohoo! Oh, yeah, it's going to go big here quick. It's not running. What do you mean it's not running? We blew up again. We blew the motor again. It's blowed up. You're going to hold your one lap. They said we sped to keep from going a lap down.
Bullshit. I went to my max of my lights. And okay, speed, maybe it was a mile an hour over, but it wasn't like it was 15 miles an hour over, like it was fucking obvious. Fuck you guys.
18 too fast. Actually, not a lap. He gave him the number 1 finger, too, after they got him sitting there, Billy.
Hosting us now. You gotta come in, bud. You gotta come in. Said unsportsmanlike conduct. That's freedom of speech. They're going against the
That definitely wasn't Dave Rogers talking.
No, that was Eddie DeHunt.
Stop, please.
That's Dave Rogers.
Too hard for this. You're costing us. Bring it to pit road. Park it for 2 laps.
They always get the last word.
Oh, great. The front is not reacting like it did earlier today. I hear you, pal. We're going to view that front here. Give me all you got. Everybody's smiling their ass off right now. Well, that's not either, is it, Green? Yay, I had clean track for both laps. Woohoo!
Oh, but we'll get another commentator. Let's be optimistic. I ain't optimistic about shit. I'm fucking realistic. Good job, shit. There ain't no fucking good job about this shit. Keep on going. Keep on going. I don't know why I don't ever do it. I want to do. Damn it. You do that. It's gonna happen. Stupid. Looks like a bunch of.
Stay over here on 2. I don't know what more I can do on that deal.
I think you just mad because we didn't stay out.
Wreck on the backstretch. Big wreck on the backstretch.
88, 18, 41, 19.
All right, they say 88, 18.
When the caution came out, they're supposed to go by video, not by loop data. And when the caution came out, I was ahead of him. So it is the sport's most popular. The last I passed somebody, we get a yellow. So now I don't get the fourth position on the restart. You've got to be kidding me. Is this 2013, 2012 again?
I think they'll go back to the loop. We should be ahead of them. We should be ahead of them.
I don't want to be ahead of them. That's the problem. Commitment line violation.
They called us for commitment line violation.
Show me the video.
I think they got the wrong guy.
I'll wait for a replay on TV here, man. How is that possible? How? I was underneath the 22.
He was underneath the 22.
However they want. They just called that one.
Gotta go tail it.
The Showman against Rowdy Bush.
It's one of my
for
favorites
second.
here.
They bang, they touch. Bush second, Bowman third.
Sorry, man. I'm trying to get that 88 stay lined up there. The 22 would have been a sit up.
I just don't understand how people can be so stupid. If you push me to go catch the dumb son of a you have a shot to win. If
The
you
dumb
have
son of
me,
a
you
bitch.
eliminate your entire shot to win. You can't be that stupid.
17 moved the leader. Coming back around to finish that stage.
All right.
I'm sorry about that. I had to go. That's fine. You'll understand.
17. Oh my. What a.
Easy now. Easy now. We got a little left rear rub there.
We got a left front rub. We got a left rear rub. We got every rub because I got to beat the out of me for no damn reason.
Take a chill pill for me. Take a chill pill. Got a race to win here.
All that for absolutely nothing. 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 Scare. Every time I turn off into the corner, anywhere, any lane, the nose doesn't go anywhere. It stays straight.
Both these idiots are going to wear each other out.
Just be careful of him. I don't know what his deal is. Was that a 2-finger or a 1-finger salute? Huh. Interesting. The only thing with this act on his own.
10-4. The leaders are racing hard here.
I really don't give a what a disaster. Holy this is a joke. Could just be the flat splitters in traffic normal.
Oh, he was able to slide right up in front of Joey Logano. Joey Logano saying, no way, I'm not having it.
So tell the 22 if he swipes my rear bumper again and tries to fence me, it's on. God. I gotta live.
They had an absolute hate for each other.
Or bust the ass loose. Just will not stay turning to go to 41. Jesus, man. Could have just passed me, right, in order to not lose the spot. Whatever. We suck, man.
Robbing the racing bus. Go get him.
Yeah, can't pass them, drive through them. I get it. 10-4.
10-4, man. Go get him. Got 5 more to do it.
You're delusional. I was holding his ass up in case you weren't watching.
Being here, that was 20 green.
I don't.
What if that's the
Yeah,
one Tristan was talking about over
I can't
there?
get closer than 5 car lengths to the car in front of me. It's so arrow sensitive.
Car better use a little more judgment than that.
Go tell the woman to get off my ass. It does not help. Leave a ass.
That's about 5 laps too late, NASCAR.
I'm not the only one that's crazy that there's oil out here, right?
No, there's about 15 guys around the official up here saying it.
Easy. Go, la.
I was there for that one.
Whoa, Kyle, oh, no, big wreck. Wow. There's Dale Jr. got involved. Oh, Junior's in it.
That's fantastic. Right rear went down. Just entering turn 3. 22 ain't never getting a break for me again. I'm side wrapping up. There's no race up here. Center exit, bottom more time.
Problems. Kyle Busch gets into the fence. He is slowed on the backstretch.
And that's probably right. Long tire. Hey, every damn time. Your beats weren't hot there, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Kyle was awesome, man.
Absolutely.
Kyle was awesome.
Absolutely. And what he did, like, he was one of the biggest supporters of short track racing there is.
Mm-hmm.
Even to this day, he's out there racing legend cars and midgets and late models and whatever he can get in. Sounds more like me on iRacing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more Phil. Drive your shit. Personal funny KB story. Last year you went for JGR, went to Texas race, and the radio's quiet. That I heard.
What?
Did y'all see the context behind the photos of Kyle on the floor? So, yeah, I remember the story.
So I got a cool story. We were in Dover, and all the drivers, even though their motorhomes are at the track, they spend a lot of time in the casino. And we were all in the casino one night, and there's a sports bar in there. So we were in there watching football or something and drinking. And we walked out, and there's another bar across the way. And Kyle was standing there, and I can't remember who he was with, but they were so loud and so obnoxious because they were just hammered. Dude, it was like, that's when you see the real person, is when they're out and about doing that stuff. Like, he was a normal guy, you know, and like you saw that side of him. There's that video of him driving down the road where he sees his fans and pulls up next to him and starts yelling at him driving down the road. You know, that was the good side of Kyle. And then you saw the competitor, and the competitor was a whole different person.
Absolutely.
But Dale Earnhardt was the same way.
100%.
You know,
Chicagoland won't be the same. Yeah, the slide job.
Slide job.
NASCAR editors hated when Kyle Busch had a bad day. That was definitely the one. He raced Auburndale last year with Braxton.
Yep.
Slide job.
All right, so we got 45 minutes.
I think we're going to go to 51 minutes, and that's where we'll call it today.
That's a good call.
My only personal Kyle story. I think it was the 2005 Coke 600. I think. I'm going to look it up real quick just to make sure. Might have been 2004. Hang on. Let me see. 2004. Yeah, it was 2004 Coca-Cola 600. Where did Kyle finish? Kyle was in the 84. Where did Kyle finish? 27th.
Holy shit.
So, Dad got tickets through work. And every time he got tickets through work, there was a big hospitality breakfast morning. Like it was the good stuff. You know what I mean? When they used to do that type of shit.
Yeah.
And it was through CarQuest. So CarQuest driver was Kyle. So Kyle showed up to the breakfast late or something like that. I don't remember. I mean, I was like 6 years old at the time, 7. And his PR guy steps up in front of everybody and goes, "There'll be no pictures, no autographs. You can come up and ask Kyle one question and got to move on." That is the only time I ever met Kyle Busch. And I was disappointed because at the time I was a really big fan of Kyle, especially, you know, him winning all those races in the Busch series in 2004. Like I was a big Kyle Busch fan out of it. So I was pretty disappointed that all I could do is go up and say hi to him. And I've got like no other memory of that day, like photographed or anything. But I mean, it wasn't Kyle's fault. It's the PR guy's fault at that point, really. But
I just sent you a studio message, sir.
Studio message. $10-4.
Dude, look at your TV real quick.
What happened to Ross? What, you blow a tire? Blow a motor? What do you do?
He got doored. He doored him, Chief.
Heath.
And then he got a flat right front from it.
Where'd you send it? Oh, right there.
No, T-Cot, you're absolutely right. 100%.
Tristan, you're spot on. Today is not about the sadness that we've experienced this week. It's
AJ and I were trying to mourn all weekend, and our wives wouldn't let us. Dude.
We almost made a trip to Charlotte. No, today is a day to be there for everybody, to celebrate Kyle, and to come together to try to move on forward.
Yeah, and you know, like, this is the greatest day in racing. You know, it's tonight's going to be somber, 100%.
We could actually. It'd be close. We're gonna have to shave an hour off somewhere.
You want to take mine or yours?
Take mine for comfort.
All right, I like that. But no, like it's, you know, we've said it all week, and it's just, you know, it's like any other sport. You know, this was our Kobe. This was our Earnhardt. You know, this was the best we had in the last 25 years. You know.
Well, we're gonna have to stop for fuel. Hey,
piss jokes, dude. Piss jokes.
We are getting close. Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe if you'd like to.
Yeah,
enjoy today's racing,
everybody.
man. Thoughts and prayers with Kyle and his family. This is how we're gonna end the show this week. See you guys next week.
See you, everybody.